Hey, what's up you guys? Kateypops here. Today I am here with
Casey Causley.
and we have decided that we needed to do a Halloween video together. So we're going to carve some pumpkins. And since Casey is a film reviewer, we're going to talk about some spooky movies. What's your favourite spooky movie?
Oh, my favourite spooky movie. Gosh, I don't even know off the top of my head. Probably Get Out. Does that count as a spooky movie? Yeah.
Alright, let's carve. So how much pumpkin carving experience do you have?
Not a lot of pumpkin carving experience.
So the first thing we do is make a top. So you make like a star shape.
Okay.
And we cut it out. This is the lid.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think I've carved about 5 pumpkins in my life.
I carved one in high school before. And that's probably the first time I carved one. Yes. Okay. Let me just dig into these.
Go.
Okay.
Oh, it's thick.
Oh god.
It's one thick pumpkin. I also really like The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Does that count as a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie is the real question.
Because I've only actually seen that once, and the first time was last year. So yeah, that was a new one for me.
And what did you watch it at Halloween or Christmas?
We watched it as a Christmas movie, but I can see why, it's obviously Christmas and Halloween-ish, I guess.
Is there a second one?
I don't know.
Why do I feel like there's a second one where they like have Halloween? Or am I just imagining things? Is that a Tumblr thing? Oh!
Tumblr came up with...
That was close to my head.
That's
almost
my
injury counter.
It's a 0.5 on the injury counter. I don't know that there's a second one, but I don't know why they wouldn't have capitalized on that, because people love that movie, so...
Okay, I've made mine all the way around, so now hopefully I should just be able to pull it out. No?
No.
Did I not do it deep enough?
But yeah, because I don't get scared by horror movies a lot. I kind of don't. I was like, oh, they're kind of designed to scare you. Maybe I don't like them as much. But then at the same time, I really don't like psychological thrillers because they seem more realistic. Yeah, except Get Out.
Get Out was like a masterpiece.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I watched that really late as well. I only watched that this year. Okay.
I watched it in the cinemas and that was really good.
Yeah.
Although I'm a massive cinema person, I have to watch films in the cinema.
Another really good scary movie from this year was The Quiet Place. Did you see that one?
No. That looked genuinely scary, so I didn't want to see it.
No, the really scary one this year was Hereditary, and that was...
Oh, I've heard about that.
That was... because I was traveling by myself. That was when I went to Tasmania. And I was terrified. I was like, I actually had like nightmares from it. I was like, oof.
You know, one of the scariest films I've seen.
Yeah.
And a lot of the scariest films are always films I watched as a child.
Yeah,
They're not scary now.
Yeah.
These kids are on a snow lift and it stops working. Mm-hmm. Like while they're on it.
Yeah.
So then, no.
Yeah, I keep having that moment as well, and then I'm like, oh, it's not actually coming out.
You know, I feel like, because like in the middle it's like...
Oh, yeah.
Use it as a lever.
Lever it out. Okay.
Here we go.
Hang on.
Turn the other way.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
yes!
Look at it.
Ew.
Ta-da.
Yeah, so they get stuck on this snow lift and they have to like, it's like terrifying because then they start freezing and everything gets really cold. So then one of the guys decides to jump.
Oof.
And then he jumps and then a whole bunch of wolves appear and start like attacking him. Terrifying.
See, that's the kind of horror movie that I hate because I feel like it's something that could happen. Like, I know that there are creepy people that, came really close to my throat then. I know that there are like creepy people and they could do bad things to you, but like that's just like a natural thing. It's like, oh, the lift stopped working. Oh, there's wolves. We're dying from cold, you know?
Yeah, they gotta like scrape down the sides. Have you ever seen Evidence?
No.
So that one is about these police get these video clips from a crime scene.
Yeah.
They have to try and piece together what happened.
Oh, okay.
And it's terrifying. It's actually one of the only, like, I don't know, it's not really horror. It's a lot of gore in that one actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I really liked it.
Yeah.
Although if you ask any people, like all the films I like, if you ask someone who actually likes films, like, I don't know, you know, a film person, they'd be like, it's shit. Like, that's a bad film and the editing's bad and the music's bad. But I'm like, no, I liked it.
I liked it. I think the point of scary ones is that, like, if you at least, like, have a feeling while watching them, even if it's not, like, complete terror, but you're like, oh, I don't like that. Like, that's the point of them. And so that's, like, a good horror movie is one that makes you feel like that, I think. Have you seen The Cabin in the Woods?
I'll be honest, I've listed all of the horror movies I've seen.
Have you?
No, there's one more. I've only ever seen, what is it, Haunting in Connecticut?
Oh yeah, no, I've never seen that one. Honestly, I haven't watched a lot of horror movies either, because, yeah. But The Cabin in the Woods is like, it's almost like a parody thing, like it goes like behind the curtain, like some of the characters, like it turns out that there's some characters that are making the horror sort of thing. So it's like, it's almost like the game makers in the Hunger Games.
Oh.
So it's really cool.
So are you a Halloween person?
Yeah, I really love Halloween. Honestly, I really love Friday the 13th whenever there is one. Like, I always use that opportunity to, like, watch something a bit creepy or something. There was one month, I think last year, where there was a Friday the 13th and Halloween in October. And that was just really cool.
My mum's born on Friday the 13th.
Oh, really?
In October. But like,
That's
a long time
that's
ago.
a spooky mom.
That means I'm a ghost.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you grow up with Halloween?
No. So I grew up in like a really small town. So I remember one year we had Halloween when I was probably about 12 and we went trick-or-treating. But no one in the town really like knew what it was because like it's pretty slow to make it to Australia and then it was even slower to make it to my town. So we just went around and we got some lollies from a few houses. Then this one guy was just like, hey, what you doing? And we're like, trick-or-treating. And he's like, you got parents with you? We're like, yeah. And he's like, they probably need a beer. So he just like went to his fridge and brought out some beer. And my mum was like, oh, cool. I understand this now.
So I'm half Canadian.
Oh yeah?
So I'm surprised that I didn't grow up with Halloween.
Yeah.
Because my mum grew up with Halloween. And
Okay.
she's just like, no, we don't want to do it.
We don't want to do that.
So my first Halloween experience was when I was 7 at my primary school in Queensland. Some kid threw like a Halloween party
Oh yeah?
and we like bobbed for apples and
Yeah.
trick-or-treated. I think the lollies were hidden. Like at Easter.
Oh, okay. So we had a Halloween egg hunt. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was like candy apples. I don't really remember much of it. I just remember that that was my
candy
first
apples.
Halloween experience.
Yeah.
But not my first experience dressing up. So what I'm gonna put right now is a picture of me dressed as Spider-Man when I'm about 4. It is the best picture of me to exist.
I dressed up as Hermione for book week.
Oh, yeah.
And like, that was really good. So I'll give you that photo when I find it and then we can put that in there.
Oh wow, Casey looked great.
So good.
My first time actually trick-or-treating when I was about 11.
Yep.
And that's when we had the same thing. We'd go around to houses and be like, trick or treat. They'd be like,
Yeah.
what? You're like, well, you give us candy. They're like, we don't have lollies. So we got apples, we got spare change, we got cans of Coke. The first year, I bet like we only got like 5 lollies. And the rest of the stuff was like things people had in their house.
Here's some streamers for you. Yeah, well, so my first proper experience trick-or-treating, I was at uni and my friend was like, let's go trick-or-treating. And I was like, well, we're 19 and we still went trick-or-treating because it's okay, I can
Did you
get away
get
with it.
lollies?
We did actually, that was probably the best one. Only, I think 3 people were like, you're a bit old. And I was like, I'm 16 and just walked away. And they were like, still a bit old. All right.
It looks sad.
It does look sad. It's a creepy version of what it's supposed to be.
Give him a happier face.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's so wonky. What have I'll show this
Do you
camera.
want to go?
Get so into carving we forget to speak.
What's your favorite scary TV show?
Oh.
That's slightly different.
Watch that many. Is Riverdale scary? I think that's the most. I'll be honest. I think that's the scariest TV show.
It's the scariest TV show.
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror is pretty scary, actually. I was gonna say Riverdale. When I watched season 2 the other week, like it did make me nervous enough that I had to go to sleep with my light on. Not my big light, but like a light corner. So I was like, oh, I don't like this Riverdale stuff. Yeah, and like, have you watched Stranger Things?
Oh yeah, I didn't find that scary though.
No, I haven't.
I found that a bit fun, like funny scary, because
yeah.
the Demogorgon comes out. You're like, oh come on.
Be realistic. Yeah.
When I watched the first season, I was sick. I feel like if your viewers are going to come to my video and they're going to know things about films and movies and they're going to roast me in the comments.
No, the entire point of because I never really watched a lot of movies when I was growing up, so the entire point of like my channel is that I'm like learning about them. So there's a lot of things about it.
Do you get yelled at?
I get yelled at so often. I don't know if you saw my rant on Twitter the other day, but I was like, guys, stop telling me what I need to say in my videos. You're making me not want to make them. But no, I get yelled at a lot actually. It's actually not that bad, but yeah.
You know, I'm a creative person, but only when it comes to painting. In every other area of art, I'm just shit.
That's not true. Yours is like, the lines are really clean and well done. Like, you put care into yours.
Mine's fake blood.
Oh, I thought that was real blood for a second, and I was like, oh no.
No, it is. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
It looks good on camera.
It does actually. It helps that like all of the lights are off. Oh wow. Excuse me.
Mine is a little starry moon boy.
Yes.
And yours is a horrifying Pooh Bear.
It's Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh, run away far. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Click on the Pooh Bear now to go check out our review of Christopher Robin over on Casey's channel, and go check out Casey, subscribe to her, she makes some really great videos, and I'll see you next time. Happy Halloween! And then we blow a kiss and we go, mwah!